A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All I want is to be free. I want to make this video for my fellow filmmakers, content creators, and video editors. Let's push this new MacBook Pro to its limits. At least I'll try to, and see how this new M4 chip stacks up. But if you want to know the technical specifications, that's all you're gonna get out of this video. So here you go. Before I jump into the editing software, I just want to quickly show you a few things that are also very important. Coming from a 2020 M1 MacBook Pro, I really appreciate this slot the most. I can just insert the SD card and dump all my footage. No dongle, no nothing. This is the way. On the left side, we have MagSafe, 2 USB-C ports and audio jack. On the right, we have HDMI, USB-C and SD card. Battery life usually depends on the use case. That is why I have not tested it, but it's really good. Take my word for it. Alright, now it's time for the main quest. I loaded this timeline into DaVinci Resolve. I don't have a studio version, so I won't be able to test few features, but I'm gonna try. So this is Sony ZV-E1's footage recorded at 4K 120 frames per second in S-Log3. So let's see how this M4 Pro chip handles this. I have a screen recording on, by the way, so over here we'll be able to see this is a 24 frames per second timeline. Let's see. No skipped frames. So as you guys can tell, like, this chip can handle 4K 120 frames per second without any sweat. And this is color graded, by the way. I have put a lot of nodes in this color grade and it's running in real time. No frames are skipped at 120 frames per second, you know. Slow motion. Amazing. Love it. Alright, so this is iPhone footage, also recorded in log. No problem. Also color graded, by the way. Now let's throw some complex stuff to it. I did run into one hiccup. It was this timeline. Yeah, it was this one. I'm dropping a lot of frames here, only 9 frames right now, and I'll tell you why. This image is in HEIC, so because of this format, this is giving me problem when I convert that image to JPEG. Now it's not dropping any frames, so just convert your images to JPEG from any other format, you know. So now let's throw some complex stuff in DaVinci, and let's see how this chip handles it. Alright, for this timeline I have used Fusion in this. Finally, I've never used Fusion before because my M1 MacBook Pro always gave me problems when I used it. So I used a planar tracker transform layer into this, and I've also used speed ramp throughout this timeline. So check this out. No drop in frames. Perfect. This is 4K 120 frames per second from ZV-E1 in S-Log3, and it's running fine. I've color graded as well, and still it runs so smooth. I did one more test. Check this out. I'm sure you have seen this kind of video on Instagram somewhere. So this is again ZV-E1's footage, 24 frames per second at 4K. So multiple clips, all different clips, almost like I repeated this too, maybe this one somewhere, but mostly these are different clips. And now let's play it.
Literally, there are so many doors.
It's running at 24 frames per second.
But you'll never know unless you
So smooth.
And maybe just
I've not done color correction on this one, so let's do that real quick. And now let's play this footage.
everything.
Running at real time, but I have to color grade every single one, so give me a second here. Alright, so all the footage is color graded, and now I'm gonna try to play it. I don't think it's gonna play, so because when I move the dropping frames already. So here we go. Yeah, dropping frames here. Oh, it's not even playing.
There are so many doors to open. Not all easily hope.
Yeah, door is not even opening.
No, unless you open it. Maybe that would take
Yeah, finally pushed this chip to its knees. But mind you, only after color grading this isn't playing. But before that, all these frames, let me see how many. 15 frames of 4K 24 frames per second video in this entire timeline, it was playing before color grading. So I have to say this is just amazing. Now let's try to export this footage and see how long it takes. I have my preset here. This is for my Instagram, so shameless plug, go check out my Instagram for this video. And I'm gonna start rendering. It says remaining time 2 minutes. Okay, it completed in 1 minute 18 seconds. So if you have a project like this, just don't color grade it till the end, because before that it was scrubbing through very nicely and it was playing nicely. Right now it's not even playing. Guys, there's been a development. Remember all the footage that I had, 15 videos? I made a compound clip, color graded it, and when I play it from the beginning,
literally, there are so many doors to open. Not all lead where you hope, but
I even added a rotation, and I'm not dropping any frames now. I am so impressed. But you know what, like, this is a 4K 24 frames per second timeline, color graded and everything, and you can scrub easily. The playback is really smooth at 24 frames per second. You can check my project settings as well. 24, like I can go wherever I want in the timeline. It's running smoothly, and the Screen recording is also going on, by the way, in the background. Also wanted to try the title. Alright, let's check this title out. Not dropping any frames. Perfect. See, it's running smoothly. Perfect. You know what, this is gonna make my editing process so much smoother. It's gonna save me time while editing and rendering, and actually focus on what actually matters, which is creating, without worrying that I'm gonna drop frames and I cannot experiment such effects because it won't run and I won't be able to see what it's gonna look like after it renders. So yeah, I think I'll be more creative, because I'll be able to test different kind of effects now. I am really happy with this MacBook. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. For now, I have to do some organizing. So I'll see you in the next video.
I don't know if I'm the one you want. Should I go, or should I leave this on? Because lately
At 120 frames per second.